lovely Milky Way galaxy. So today last night I watched both 2 and 3 of Halloween films. The second one leaves off right where the first one, the original film, left off, which is where it was after Michael Myers. They think the doctor thinks he shot him 6 times, and then he walked away from that. And basically, what happens is they opened a file. At the end of the film, they said they opened a file, and it said that Laurie Strode is Michael Myers' sister. Now, that hasn't been proven, by the way. In all of the Halloween films that I've heard about or watched or anything like that, that hasn't become true. But he still kills a bunch of people. And the second one, I think it's like 10 people from the hospital and from around the hospital and things like that. It's just, he likes to do that thing where he doesn't talk, he just kills people, basically. He's a serial killer. Now, it's not based on real events or anything like that. And even though it says Haddonfield, I don't think that's a real city in Illinois. It might be, I don't know. I've never been to there. But that was the first film I watched, which, I watched 2 of the Halloween films in total, the original and the 1981 version. And I also watched Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, I'm going to read a synopsis about it. And so Halloween 2 is actually pretty good. Now, here's the thing. Before I get into the synopsis of 3, I won't be able to watch 4 or 5 because I don't have them. But I will be able to watch something of Michael Myers is the 6th film. Then you've got the Halloween H20, which is the 20th anniversary one, which is number 7, and then you've got Resurrection, which is the 8th one in the series. I don't know how I'm going to do that just yet. I know I want to watch at least the 6th one, and potentially the 7th film. Maybe even the 8th film tonight. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and figure that out as that time gets closer. But yeah, so that's the plan at least. I don't know if that's actually going to happen. So basically what I'm saying is I want to watch 6 and 7 potentially. 4 and 5 I will have to wait until Christmas time or whenever I can get them. Whether it be on iTunes, whether it be on DVD, whatever it may be. That's the plan for right now. So watch 6 and 7. Maybe potentially 8 tonight. So let's dive into this. Where's the synopsis? There's the plot. On October 23rd, in Northern California, shop owner Harry Grimbridge is pursued by mysterious men in suits with a jack-o'-lantern Halloween mask in his possession. He collapses at the shop of Walter Jones, who calls for help. Harry is taken to a hospital and placed in the care of Dr. Daniel Chalice, an alcoholic doctor who has a strained relationship with his ex-wife and 2 children. Later in the night, Harry is murdered by another student man who immolates himself in his car. I don't know what that means. IMMOLATES. After identifying his body, Harry's daughter Ellie meets Daniel at a bar and reveals that she has discovered suspicious events surrounding Harry's death. To investigate, they travel to the Silver Shamrock Factory in Santa Maria, MIRA, California, where the Halloween masks are made. Upon their arrival, they check into a motel, the manager of which reveals that Connell Cochran and his factory Silver Shamrock Novelties, producer of the popular Halloween mask, are the sources of the town's prosperity. While checking in, Daniel learns that Harry was also a recent motel guest. Marge Gutman, another motel customer, discovers a microchip on the back of the medallion of one of the masks. The medallion emits a deadly energy beam into her mouth as she picks it at it curiously with a hairpin. Her face is left mutilated and an insect crawls out of her mouth. Shortly after, men in lab coats take Marge's body away in a Silver Shamrock van. Daniel overhears the factory technicians telling Cochran that it was a misfire. While Daniel and Ellie tour the factory the following morning, Ellie finds her father's car guarded by more men in suits who stop her from getting closer to it. They flee and call the authorities. But Daniel can't reach anyone outside of the town by phone. Ellie's kidnapped and taken to the factory. Daniel follows and is captured by the men in suits, revealing to be androids Cochran created. Cochran tells Daniel to the final processing control room, takes him, and reveals his plan. The microchips are each mask containing a fragment of piece of Stonehenge he stole. Upon reviewing the big giveaway commercial, the microchips on the mask will activate, killing whoever is wearing them fatal brain damage and causing a swarm of insects and snakes to emanate from their bodies, also killing anyone nearby. Meanwhile, Teddy, the hospital assistant coroner Daniel entrusts to investigate the car explosion, is murdered by an android. Cochran locks Daniel in a room with the mask on and explains his intention to resurrect ancient pagan rituals of sacrificing children during the age of Samhain and his native Celtic lands. Daniel escapes his bonds and rescues Ellie. He sneaks into the control room, activates the commercial on the screens, and pours a box of medallions from a ceiling rafter, killing everyone. Then Cochran is also killed by the Stonehenge ruin, leading to a massive fire that destroys the factory. As they flee, Daniel is attacked by Ellie, revealing to be an android duplicate. The struggle leads to a car crash, and he destroys the duplicate Ellen with a tie iron. Daniel flees on foot to Walter's shop, where he frantically calls the various television networks to convince them to terminate the broadcast. 2 channels abort, but a third station fails to do so, and Daniel screaming to the telephone, pleading with him to make it stop. That's the whole movie. It sounds like it was a great film when I watched it last night, and I can't wait to watch the other Halloween films leading up to Halloween Ends on Friday. So we've got 3 more days before that. So I got tonight's 2, potentially 3, whatever I can watch on Wednesday and whatever on Thursday. I have 3 DVDs in one, and then there's another one that's Rob Zombie's, and there's also another Rob Zombie film that's not on DVD that I can watch on Peacock. And then after that, it's the 2018 version, or the 2016 version, and the 2018 version. And then it'll be, so who knows how many I can get through by the time I go see Halloween Ends on Friday. But that's just a little rundown of what I watched last night. I already kind of went over what I'm watching tonight with the 2, potentially 3, which is 6, 7, and 8. Those are the next 3 on the list, and then it's the 2 Rob Zombie films. So I probably watch those on Wednesday, and then on Thursday I'll probably watch the final 2 ones. So I think today we'll focus on watching 3 of them. I know that's a lot, but that's how I think I'm going to do it. Anyways, I will have a brand new vlog for you tomorrow, but before we go, I still have birthdays to wish, so let's do that. I want to wish Rhett McCaughlin a happy 45th birthday, and Michelle, no, we did that one yesterday. Today's the 11th, so it is Michelle. Happy birthday to Michelle Trachtenberg. And with that being said, I will see you with a brand new vlog tomorrow. We've got 2 birthdays tomorrow? Yeah, 2 birthdays tomorrow, so stick with me for tomorrow. I'll do a whole synopsis on the 2 or 3 films that I watched tonight. And bye-bye.